In advanced country, even after years, they can determine the cause of death from just the bones. That is the end of it. Because that's very nice. That's the end. And
I think
guess,
this was from a Punch paper, right?
yeah, and I guess people were on the Punch paper attacking Baba Mo, but I guess we also need to stomp that to Vanguard, and then we need to respond to because people from the other side storm the comment section and start eating back on Baba. I guess we need to also go back there, go to Punch paper and respond back on that comment section as well. Just like what they did to Berekete. You know, they stormed the comment section and started attacking and all that. So we also need to go to that Vanguard comment section and we need to, you know, give them the real narrative and support Justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bossman. We appreciate that. But before we, move on and kick started, I just wanted to say something. You see, every brouhaha that might be happening between one or two or three people, please, we don't abort that on this platform. That is one. And for those who are just joining us for the very first time, we don't curse, we don't swear, we don't disrespect our elders here. We don't fight government here. In fact, we don't even fight police. And in fact, on this platform, we don't talk about what we don't know. Whatever we've not fact checked or something we don't have proof of, we don't say it here. This is a very peaceful platform. We are just in coherence with people at the helms of affairs of justice for Mohbad. And what we're saying in a nutshell is that this is a peaceful platform. So sometimes when you're coming up, please don't come up and start swearing. There may be kids, with their parents listening. And F words, we don't tolerate it here as well too. And please don't come up to say whatever thing and we don't do oh, this guy said this, that guy said that, ESA. We don't do that here, please and please. Thank you very much. Lady Ryan, I think Lady Ryan is on call. Probably let's start with Okay, Bossman, you wanted to say something?
No. Let's hear what Golden Sea was. I want to respond to this, what I just read, right? Let me give them the chance to respond. Go ahead and respond. They want to respond.
Who is that? Who want to respond?
According to what you just read out and we listened to right now, Wunmi is not looking for any justice for Mohbad because when the incident just happened, I was quiet at first, blaming Baba and that time nobody came out to talk. Everybody bashed Baba. That time too, Baba haven't responded. None of them was responding until the time Baba speak. Okay, sit with me here. Sit here with me. Sorry, guys. So until the time Baba was able to give his own explanation of what happened. Then when I listened to Baba's speech, I apologized to him. I know he might not hear me, but I just said, God, please forgive me because I did not hear the side of this man's story. I just when people are saying that Baba and Lord bury on your life, not knowing that there's a lot backing this bearing of a thing up. So we were expecting Wunmi to speak, but he went to coroner inquest to see. He's not even saying what happens to his husband, a man that you claim you love so much. All you could say is you hold no one an explanation. Everybody should wait for autopsy results. That is so rude. That's very rude. At least something is going on. I have a dispute with somebody, and somebody asked me, go and see what happened. I can easily explain. Not that I will now be telling that person, wait for so, or you can go and ask so person. That's very, very rude. And that's not nice, So now, not knowing that Wunmi is have another agenda another agenda of things that she want to prove. That doesn't mean that he gave that police, what's it called? No, sorry, hospital report to Baba. They could have taken that body. That body could have been morgue now. You know, but because she refuses. So why did she hold that hospital report, and without giving it to Baba? What mission? What did she have in mind? The hospital said take him to the morgue. Now you are crying that people should start looking for justice for your husband, and you are not even giving that chance to. And if I go back to Karimo's statement, Karimo said, he was driving Wunmi to Panti so many times. What are they looking for? Could it be Wunmi have told Karimo what happened? That was the reason why Karimo was thinking, bóyá ó ti jẹ́wọ́ fún pé ó ṣèṣe tí ni o, ó ṣèṣe gun ni, ó ṣèṣe ṣe anything ni o, maybe by mistakenly, maybe by accident, then something like that happened. Then they run down to Falana to save them. Or what did you, because I don't see the reason why something happened. You said in Okweku, the next thing you could do is to look for a son to defend you. What are you defending? What did you do to him? Karimo no, but he said he drive them around to drive Wunmi around to Panti several times. What are they looking for? What are they trying to cover? Why are they covering things that God have exposed their acts already? You cannot see. Wunmi is not look. I can't see any justice Wunmi is looking for. Maybe the justice she's looking for how to claim that property for Liam. You understand? How to claim that property for Liam. If not, I will not. I don't see the reason why people ask you what happens to your husband if your hands is really clean. Okay, you couldn't give an explanation of what happens to him. Then they ask you, can you do the DNA to prove? Let's see where the whole thing is coming from. It's a motive to know if could it be ẹni tó lọ́mọ òun ló ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn. But Wunmi till now kò rí DNA test ṣe. And those people that is speaking for Wunmi says, Wunmi, she ready to do that DNA, but he needs to do that DNA in 3 different countries. For what? President only. President daughter gone. He cannot say he's going to do DNA in 3 different countries. For what? You know, if Wunmi's hands are truly clean, nobody is perfect. It can be mistakes. If he mistakes, everybody can say, okay, mistake le waye. Let's just go. Then let's take it other way around. But up to now, there is no DNA test. Wunmi then started kaba to the point that even her elder sister Karimo was trying to let Wunmi to travel out of the country. Did you see that plan? Thank God that those migration asked her, where did you give birth to that baby? She said Nigeria, and they denied that approving that visa. Now, assuming Wunmi was able to get away to run inside another country, go to another country, she will tell you when you people finish shouting, you guys you keep quiet. Why is Karimo doing those things? So that was the reason why I'm not buying those excuses. All these storybook, allo that Karimo is coming online to tell us. I'm not buying it. What I want her to do is. Daddy York, I see you, sir. Welcome, sir. What I want her to do, if Karimo wants us to really listen to the story attentively, Karimo should come and tell us what Wunmi tell her that happens to Mohbad in the house. But ilé tí Karimo ṣe ṣe yẹn, ó ṣe ń pẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ sọ ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó dẹ̀ ṣì máa sọ. Ó ṣì máa sọ. That thing is bothering her mind. You can see when he said because Wunmi lost of our camp pé ọkọ òun ló ti mọ what's it called that Wunmi said her husband knew Falana before he's late. Òun ló wá fi ka gbogbo story yẹn sílẹ̀. You cannot see there is something bothering her mind. And she said one word. He said if Mama Mohbad should open her mouth to say one word, ayé Wunmi bàjẹ́ nìyẹn. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gbé Karimo nínú, and I know she's going to split it one day. Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kó ṣe nǹkan tó máa bí nínú. God will make them to provoke Karimo, and Karimo is going to say the truth. If not, what are they covering? What are they covering? Despite that, everything, and you are saying you are fighting for justice. What justice are you looking for? They went to Corona inquest. The result was they said they didn't know what happened to Mohbad. The next thing you went to what's the name of that blogger? Sarah reporter. You went there and said Baba there was the one that doesn't let them to see what killed Mohbad. Is that what they're asking you? You were in the house when the incidents happened. Why can't you explain to us what happened to him? See, Baba Lo Shamu, they are looking all faults, all means to get fault to nail Baba down. That is all they are doing. So from that, I'm not seeing anything that Wunmi is looking for justice. She's looking for nothing. Because in Ulie Wunmi is the next of king. Aya the owner is in the house. She must give a proper explanation of what happens to Mohbad. She knew. Likewise too, Adura too knew what happens to him. Could it be the industry gods was the one controlling them not to speak? Could it be the industry gods instructs them, take the cuff back home? Thank you so much, host. Could it be the same industry gods was the one that told them, take the cuff back home? They are feeding those industry gods. They are giving them news. They are giving them, what is going on? When they take the cuff to the hospital, all those hospitals, the police station, everything, they are giving them free back, the industry gods. And they are telling them what to do. If not, why would Wunmi say the industry god will not let her to speak? Okay, if they cannot let you speak, can you mention their name? Let's know them. The industry gods, that doesn't want you to talk. Who is the tailor? If let's assume the police is really doing the investigation, they could have bring that tailor to book that tailor that sold that Mohbad's clothes. Who is the tailor? Was that clothes sold down? Did they sold that clothes down? Who is that tailor? And where is Mohbad? What's it called? Cameraman. The cameraman was in the show. They went to the show together. He did everything before they go back home. We say if Wunmi fought with what's his name? Prime Boy. The cameraman was there among everybody in that house. What did Mohbad do to that point that everybody in that house, none of them could say? Let's assuming Wunmi is not talking. Okay, let's take Wunmi out now. That Wunmi refused to talk. Let's say because of the shock. Let's say because of what happened. She's still feeling shock of what happens to her husband. Let's put that assumption there. Okay, what about every other person in that house? Why did they refuse to speak up? Adura is there. Adura keep mute. Darusha is there. Darusha keeps mute. Every other person, they are in their house. Why are they not speaking up? Is it the same industry goes telling them, don't say anything? Anything we tell you to say is what you should say. Anything we ask you to do is what you should do. Is what you should do. Then who called, what's this guy? Davido PA. Who called Davido PA that something like this happens to Mohbad, to the point that Davido is now giving them 2 million. Police, please do your work. Do your investigation. Please, I'm begging you. I will not sound rude to you people, but I'm begging you to do the needful. Try to do your investigation. Giving us a report that they don't know what happened. They didn't see what behind that guy in his own house. No, now, it's not an excuse. There is something behind it. So they should do the needful. Let's know where we are going to. Come on, fear anybody. So more people are dragging themselves because everybody is trying to look towards to get the answer. That is what is going on. You understand? Like that Darusha now, I said, Mama Mohbad's sister came out saying that Darusha really loved Mohbad so much. If Darusha loved Mohbad so much, like she claim and believe, why can't Darusha tell us what happens to Mohbad? We will love one. What kind of love is that? Somebody said they love you. They love you, and they cannot give a normal narrative of what happens to you. You know, everybody keep mute on mute and all his friends too. One day she bẹ́ni pé wọn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad. Naira Marley too. Ó sọ pé the first time Naira Marley just came out, okay, what happens to him? Hospital wo lọ gbé lọ? What did they give to him? Oh, you ask all these questions. After asking all these questions, Naira Marley now kept quiet. So why are you asking those questions when you know you have nothing to do? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wà Mohbad ó bàjẹ́ tí o ní that how bad Mohbad is? Not even one person. You ask different questions. What's the name of the hospital they take him to? What did he eat? What did he shake in it? He asked different questions. End of the day, he gets mute. And now you are telling us, Tani Baba Baby, you that sing that song that is asking who is the Baba Baby, then it should be the same person to give her the response. Let Naira Marley to answer that question by himself. We are not interested in all those things. Everybody is trying to fix the gap of where they are messed up. They won't try to, recamp or everything. They want people to look into to look to their side. How many people is listening to their song now? Thank you so much, host.
Can I say something really quick?
That was a brilliant one.
Can I say something really quick? I won't take much of your time. I won't take much of your time. One of the things that actually baffled me in regarding to this case is this. Now, you see, I wouldn't want to come out and say, hey, you find Mohbad. And this angle where I'm going to be coming from is based on the fact, based on what was said, and it's actually based on the truth that we have in the documentation. Now, this is it to me. I'm going to be directing this to the wife of the deceased. There's a noise in the background. I guess someone needs to mute.
Rita.
So now, to the wife of the deceased, I'm just wondering because what I'm about to say is keep banging in my head that, so if we're so sure that the nurse actually came into the house to inject Mohbad, and then I heard a story or interview of the nurse's dad saying that you were there when the nurse was administering injection to Mohbad, that you didn't leave, you were in the room with them. Maybe it's high time they need to invite the nurse to come and speak. So we need to hear our own version of a story, because the father of the nurse said Wunmi was there when the nurse was injecting Mohbad, that you didn't leave, you didn't go anywhere, you were there, you witnessed everything. Now, what is making me that is getting me so worried now is this. So if you are so sure that the nurse came to the house, injected Mohbad reacted, according to your story, to the injection. So why did you tell Baba Mohbad, when Baba Mohbad came to the house, that Ekbemoyi losi Ekiti Keloro? Since you already know what by Mohbad, kini nkan tí Baba Mohbad fẹ́ ro in that body, since you know waiting by your husband. So why are you telling Baba Mohbad to carry the body? Woo! Nobody beat Mohbad, nobody did anything to Mohbad. He actually died in your hands. So why did you come out to tell Baba Mohbad to Koloro? That angle got me so confused. That alone made me to know that there is something hidden in that part, because kini kote Baba Mohbad fẹ́ when you were there, when the nurse injected him, and you claimed that he reacted to injection and he died. So since you already know who died him, so why will Baba Mohbad have to go and roll the body of Mohbad? Why did you even say that in the first place? You came on social media, you said, come and take your trophy. What's it below? Yeah, well, you said a lot of stuff. And then why, since you know Wupai Mobad, that the nurse came to the house, according to you, why at the court, why are you mentioning Naira Marley's name? Why did you direct people, the masses, and the whole claim and all stuff like that towards Naira Marley, when you know that the nurse was the one that actually injected him? It shows that there's a lot of things that happen in the house that you guys are covering. And it is a real shame on the younger brother of Mohbad, Adura, and including the wife of the deceased, for not being transparent and straightforward to the people to tell us what actually led to the fire of Mohbad. Because to me, I did not know what Baba Mohbad really want to do by burying Mohbad, to go and do traditional whatever to the body of Mohbad to ascertain who by Mohbad. Since you already have the person, you already know the name, you are the one that opened the door for the person that by Mohbad according to your story. So why Tom Afiloro that body? So that part is what is really baffling me. I don't understand. And it's tinting suspicious towards you. Yeah, it's tinting to you. Because you need to come and explain to the world why you're saying that Kologburo Queen when you already know the person that bought it. Who are the industry gods? So since you already know the industry gods, are they the one asking you not to talk? So who are they, the industry gods? You said in one article that you know a lot. You know a lot. But you haven't said anything for 8 months. You haven't said nothing. You said, lastly, last statement you made, you said Baba Mohbad is the one that made them not to ascertain the pie. I mean, that made them not to see what autopsy brought out of in order to ascertain the body of Mohbad. So how? Baba Mohbad wasn't living with you guys. Baba Mohbad came to the house. Mohbad has died 4 hours, going to 5 hours. None of you in the house, including Mohbad's lawyer, and all the other affairs that came into the house, over 100 people have the sense of reasoning to take the body to the police station to go and get police report. How could you guys put a dead body in the house for 4 hours without reporting to the authority? And the lawyer was there. The lawyer never advised you guys to do the same thing. It actually took Baba Mohbad and a elderly man of that age and style to come to the house and to do the needful. He was the one that came up with the idea that let's take the body to the police station, call the ambulance. The lawyer of Mohbad was there. You, Wumi, you say you are learned. What did you go to school for? What actually did you go to school for? You should have come up with the better plans, better idea. You did not do nothing. You took Baba Mohbad to come to the house and then tell you that call the ambulance. Let's go to the station. The station that you guys even took Baba Mohbad to, he doesn't live in that area with you guys. You guys took him to the preferred station of your own choice. Because he stated it in his one of his article that he did not know the station. It was the station that you guys took him to, that he went to. And you narrated all what happened at the station. But the fact is that you're saying that Baba Mohbad is the cost of why the result is not out. Why would not say anything that happened to Mohbad? So what do you want Baba Mohbad to do? You was never aware that you took the body to 2 hospitals. Since you took the body to 2 hospitals and they claimed Mohbad died, and one hospital, the first hospital, asked and advised you guys to take the body, to deposit the body to the morgue. You instead chose to go to the second approval, to ask for a second option from the Perex. From what's the name of the other hospital, to the second hospital before taking the body back home. and you took the body back home 4 hours, no police report. I don't think you gotten the police report before Baba Mohbad comes. Maybe they will have deposited that body of Mohbad in the mall. But you did not do the needful. You are the foundation of where we are today. You, the wife of the disease, you are the real problem. You are the main cause of why we are where we are today. So you're trying to shift blames to that old man. You should be ashamed of yourself because you caused that. You were in the car. Every one of you were in the car. You came with your own car. Darosha was there. We went to the police station together. You took that man to your own police station. You left Severs police station that is very close to the address. You went to your preferred police station. Now that they've already found out the name of the station, I think the lawyer needs to start taking action on that police station. I guess there was a day or two, Gressive mentioned the name of the police station. It's high time to petition all the police officers on that day, on duty on that very day. Petition them all. I'm expecting petition to be flying like a rainbow, as in like a plane in the sky. Let it be flowing all over. Petition them. And that's just the way it is. And lastly, this is not part, I just want to, because I will be getting out of, coming down shortly for others to come talk. In regarding to the Oba, I want to talk about the Oba. And I'm going to be plain, and I'm going to be straightforward. I do not, when there was this buha about the Oba is the father of Liam, blah, blah, blah. And that's why I've never mentioned anything about it, because I did not see how we get to that part of the Oba being the father of Liam. So in all the stories, there's no evidence of how the Oba got into the picture of being the father of Liam. We need to be very careful of what we say on social media until we have concrete evidence. I've said this thing once or twice back in January, but I kept quiet so that I won't subject myself into dragging. So I thought we have really evidence on that. But at the moment right now, I heard that they went to pick up the Babalawo of Mohbad. I don't know. I hope you guys, I heard, I've not confirmed. I heard they pick up the Oba, or they attempted to pick up the Oba of Mohbad. I know some of you must have heard him. They always come on TikTok. And maybe they didn't meet him in the house, so they pick up his mechanic and maybe someone again. And they ask him to show up at Panti. So I've not asked, but I was told that they'll make an attempt to arrest him. So it seems these people want to keep shutting people up. And I guess that address was allegedly from the Oba and all stuff like that. Well, no matter how much you arrest people, you pick up Veron, you pick up Marifa, and then you think you can shut us up. The more you pick up, more Arifas are rising up as well. Someone like Super Vibe. We have other people that actually started their own life after the arrest of Arifa. So you would think people will be, by the time you pick people, you pick them off tire. But we, the hosts, we also need to be very careful. If you have no evidence of something, to me, I did not see in regarding to whether Liam looked like Liam is too young. He looks like everybody. He looks like anybody. Sometimes I say, if I look at him too, the boy looks like me. The only thing that can say the truth
Boss man, you know now you first talk say the boy look like me.
Yeah, he looks like me too. Yes. He used lips to look like you. He used he used bow leg to look like you. He used aqua to look like me. The boy is still, that was just on a lighter mood though. The boy can actually look like anybody. You saying that he looks like the Oba, don't mention the name of the Oba. You can say Oba. Oba could be anybody. Don't mention his name. You need to know how to talk on social media.
Sorry, bossman. Let me just add one thing to what you say. See, like bossman rightfully said, here, we talk with facts. we don't talk with ESAs. So whatever you know you don't have any proof of, don't come here and come and say it. There was a particular time, there has been different narrations when this issue first started. It started from ear infection to Obema Konje, to this, to that, to Davido collecting kidney. Now, let me tell you something. If Davido was a bad person, everybody who wants make that statement, let him begin to petition people and start packing them. Because were you there? Did you see when Davido said, "You're going to bring me kidney"? And he gave them 2 million for that. These are the things that people don't really understand. Because you're on the social space does not mean that you have that full 100% freedom of speech to just say whatever you want to say or do things the way you are not meant to do them. So please, let's be cautious. Let's know exactly what we're discussing and talking about on social media. Bossman, please continue. I will still come back to that.
So, at this point that we are right now, please, let us be really, really careful on our utterances on social media space. I believe the PR that they got should also try to make sure that it safeguard Baba on what to say and what not to say on this social media space, because it's about to go down. Anybody that is pickable will be picked. Anybody petitionable will be petitioned. Just know that you don't want to be that scapegoat. Don't fall into that, because it is not going to be funny at all. According to me, I have challenged anyone. If you think you have a link, whatever link that you have, evidence that you have, that can lead us to that, the Oba is the father of Liam, come out and come and give us the link. To me, the only place I know that shows the Oba is the petition that Mohbad wrote. Now, one thing I want you to know is this: we have to be strategic. We need to be very, very strategic. Now, if you want to find out who the father of the boy is, first deal with the people in the house. When you get them, and when we get our fact right, it will lead us to the father. Or does if Mohbad is not the father of that child, it will lead us to whoever.
Bossman, how many times have I said the same thing you're saying?
Yes, we said it several times, but I'm just repeating it again because now they're planning to start picking up people. I'm just trying to say those things so that we can have it on the record that, to me, I have not seen any clear evidence that is leading us to that the Oba is the father of Liam. When I started hearing that, I was like, okay, Bossman, just keep quiet.
Sorry, Bossman, I will not even allow anybody to talk on this platform on what they are not. You can't even talk about Oba or anybody of Davido collecting placenta or what did they say, Davido kidney. I wouldn't even allow anybody to say that on this platform because you don't have any concrete evidence to back it up, to show for it. So why are you saying it just because you want to say it? It doesn't matter which country you are in the world. Hey, they can petition you anywhere you are in the world. It doesn't matter. You understand? Because you damaging somebody's image, by saying what the person did not do. You have a case in your hand. People were at home with this boy. This boy, mine, at home. Now, the father of the deceased is seeking for waiting behind the son. And a lot of people are coming out to say, what behind this boy? The police are listening to you. The DSS are listening to you. There is nothing you are going to talk about.
They are not just only listening.
Hold on, Bossman, 1 second, please. There is nothing you are going to talk about what they already say that they will come and pick you up for. Understand? Sometimes it's always good to learn and understand. Apart from me being a seafarer, being into entertainment, I actually work with a terrestrial digital music station as an whole AP back in the day. And the truth of the matter is this: there are things that we will be brief and debrief about, not to say on air. You understand? So if you understand how all these things socially do work, and before the advent of social media, now we are here. Social media is here. So we need to learn and understood how all these things works. You don't just, say something or that. It's just like me saying, okay, because I'm here now, I'm an entertainer. Okay, I'm here now. And I said, Mr. Dangote, is this, is that. You know, that is and something that will cause a damage to the personality of that same man I just mentioned his name now. You know, and the man now look at me or somebody send him a clip and say, why would this person be saying this about you? And that man petition me. Or I say something to a personality of, let me say, Oluwatosin or Oluwatoyin. And she look at the clip and say, okay, I'm going to petition this man because she's saying something, this guy is saying something that is not true. You understand? And he petition me. And for example, I'm in the station and they are asking me, okay, Oga, this woman, you say she stole 3 cows at my main market. Okay, Oga, when did you see the cow? Where is the cow? How did you get to know about this thing? And I said somebody told me, or I heard it from so and so place. It doesn't, see, the court does not work with your emotion. Somebody was saying something here yesterday, and I love that fact. He says, Baba Mohbad, everybody needs to come up with facts, evidences. You understand? Because people still don't understand that you might get to court, the justice court, and they're asking you question. You say, na person talk am, na this one talk am. The judge, go here say na person talk am, na this one talk am. Except those who are present at the scene of the incident. The judge will listen to those people because they are there. But you wey no dey there, you can't talk, say person talk am, say make the video, make them go bring something, can't give them 2 million to go bring. Where did you see that? The people who are there at home, that is, you are not even talking about the 3 boys inside the car who pronounce this boy pie, that they should bring them on board. You are not even talking about the people who follow them back home in the show. You are not even talking about the brothers. You are not talking about the friends who are home with them. But you leave these people alone. You now carry the story to go the match with somebody. You know, even no matter what it is, drag people where they house first. If the need be, look at what Baba Mohbad is saying. You know, look at the way the man is now being diplomatic now. Diplomatically, just exactly what Brekete is doing. Do you think Brekete no get sense? Do you think you want somebody to come and get justice for you? I'm saying this now on the record and I'm saying that's a fact. Sure, you understand? See, do you think that Brekete want to get justice for you? The man will not be bashing police. He can never do that for you. Or he's going to be fighting government for you. He will never do that for you. These are the same people that you need. So you need to work with them. I don't know, maybe you're getting my point. If they have some little kind of people in their corner, you get your own people in your corner. People know they finish. Now money go shop. Exactly. If they have some people in their own corner, you too, find your way. Gather your people. Find some people in your own corner. How will this thing be? How much will it cost us? We just wanted to know. Waiting my son. There is no biggie in all of this. Now you can't carry the story, you carry the news. Now so person, now you go buy him, now you send them. You did here. You did here. You know when the person send them. So, you know, truth is the truth. Fact is a fact. If you don't know something, don't say it. Freedom of speech is allowed. Freedom after speech, it can't be guaranteed even by the court of law. Because now you talk waiting your eyes no see. That is why we don't allow all those things on this. This is a peaceful platform. We are not even for Baba Mohbad. We are not even for Mama Mohbad. We not there for Karimo. We not there for Wunmi. We are only justice for Mohbad. Because in an homicide case, surely, cannot think pay, nǹkan fi ń dérí ọbẹ̀, cannot pot, only shimo anybody lórí.
Exactly.
This thing can be coming from where you don't even know. I'm being truthful to you now. This thing can be coming from the angle we all don't even know. And all of us just sleep. We just pack head. We just focus on one side. Say, nah, this person. And now, after that person, we can't change the narrative. Say, we can't gather people. Can't they attach them? Can't they attach them? Can't they leave those people alone? Focus on things will happen in that house. Even the prime boy that everybody is still supporting, focus on them. He did the show. He followed them, did the show. So, on this case, prime boy self see did the case. They go still investigate and join themselves. Let me be honest with you. God does not work with all these emotions. Say, oh, hey, yeah, all those things, not they work for justice court too. See, some people, they are on this justice for Mohbad case. When you say something factual that you just wanted to enlighten them about, they don't turn you to anti-justice.
Exactly.
They go say that guy don't change him out though. They don't go pay him. I've been on the platform. Hold on, please, 1 second.
I am still going to be dragged for what I just said now.
See, I've been on the platform one day and I just ask a question. How can we do this? What do you, oh, they say, oh, they don't carry money, dash me. They don't ask, because I said, let's leave some things aside. Let's focus on the main issue. We know the people who are around these people. These are the people, these are the primary suspects that they need to bring to book. Then let them be drilled. They say, no, leave those one. We know who do them. How you take know who do them? You did, yeah? We say these are the people. They say, no, now this person, don't mind that supervisors don't collect money, don't give them some million. You know, these are the things. We don't want to listen to each other anymore. When somebody come up with something to say, please, can we do this in this way? They will just change it for you. Say, you are now anti-justice. Because you are saying something that is not emotional. Everybody wants to be emotional in a criminal case. It doesn't work that way. Ask those who study criminology. It doesn't work that way. Your emotion aside, put your emotion for your house. So when you're discussing things, don't say what you have no knowledge about. Waiting your eye, no see. No talk am. Say you understand? Now who no know? Make I no finish am. But the truth of the matter be say, don't say what you don't know. Don't talk what your eye no see. Talk based on fact of what you see. Waiting Baba Mohbad talk. Waiting Mama Mohbad talk. Where you hear, where you see koro like this for video, for Punch, for Sahara Reporter that you can bring out and exact and say, Oga, now here in talk am. See I'm like this now. In talk am. So saying it, then you cannot deliberate on it. Okay, you think you thought that one is good.
Exactly.
Nobody go come do anything for you because you think you are putting 2 plus 2. But when you can't leave all those things where they say, you can't create your own story. Now you can't talk, say this one, that thing. Oga, it doesn't work that way. I'm only telling you now for a fact that please, moving forward. And Bossman played something earlier on where someone said, I better forget that thing. These are Team Justice versus Team Justice versus Team Justice. So for how long do you people want to do all these things? You understand? For how long? Somebody in a Team Justice say something. Instead of you to correct it, say, are you sure? Why would such person say something like that? Okay, who has this person number? I will contact the person, we will talk. This is not meant to be out in public. You know, you people with dialogue. Dialogue is the best solution to every crisis in life. So, but when you don't dialogue, you are just being judgmental. You just say it straight up because somebody just mentioned the person you don't like. The next thing you just blow hot. Now begin to talk about the person. I know saying I ain't go talk am. I know this one, I know that one. Forget. All of us are street wise. Forget how it take be. I'm just trying to say it now the way it is. So you understand? The truth of the matter is, never use your mouth. Talk waiting your eye no see. In that line, nobody is coming to you for anything. Talk waiting you see. Waiting Baba Mohbad, Mama Mohbad will mail all of them. Waiting then talk. Waiting you see for inquest, the CTC, the everything. Analyze, talk about that. It's a free world. That is why it's social media. It's a social space. But don't go beyond that freedom of expression. Because when you go beyond that freedom of expression and you now add Kori, time, Maggie, and Epo to it, it may put you in problem. It may put you in a lot of predicaments. So please don't do that. Moving forward, we are appealing to everybody and we're just telling you how it works. Set your emotion aside. Be factual. The real thing, the real McCoy, be factual about whatever you want to say. You have your proof, you bring it out. Okay, why do you think some people put out a bounty of 50 million? Because they are looking for visual evidences. They are looking for visual, and which is a very good thing to do. They are looking for, if you have this, we will give you this. We will help you to do this. So if the visual evidence has been there and you are deliberating on that, it's a good thing. But don't just come with a fallacy. Come with a story and just say, now like this, now the video can bring 1-2 million. Waiting the video won't come use kidney. You can't collect this one. You can't. If the video was a bad person, you can't begin sue people. You go send police out to go they carry people. Anybody will talk about. And not
exactly.
Anybody will do.
I was expecting him to do that. I was expecting him to do that, but I was surprised.
Nothing anybody go do. Because now you talking with your mouth, you can't go destroy person name. Oh, Oba do this, Oba do that, Oba do this. You did here. You did here. When Oba say make they do this, everybody just talk their own. Hey, David, leave all those matter. Face people where they house, where make this issue happen. Eh? Where did Mohbad find? Inside his house. Who are the people with them? Who come back from the show with them? Who are these people? You talk about those things. Everybody got on palapalapa, and we are here 8 months gone.
Yeah, can I interject? Can I interject?
You go through the continue, boss man.
No, you can continue, but I just want to say something. I don't want you to forget your line of thought. Oh, Wumi, now Wumi Pai Mohbad. See, we are going to be here till Jesus come. If you don't come with evidence, now theory we still day. Evidence is what we need. You will talk and talk and talk and talk. We know that something happened in that house, but you need to come with, how can we come with fact, concrete evidence? That is what we know. Stop creating theories. Do you know how the story of Mohbad came with we want to buy kidney? It came from YouTube. There's a blogger on YouTube. And the next thing, people on TikTok embraced that theory and they started spreading that rumor of that thing. You know, that it was that rumor that even made me to come on TikTok. I came on TikTok in January. You know, you have no evidence. See,
Bossman, objection, Bossman.
We are aware. Okay, go ahead. Let me listen to your objection.
Objection, Bossman. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let me say you something here. We're talking like this because the way Nigeria is. There are some things here. Let's assuming they want to do, that country is solid enough and they want to investigate. They want to do their correct investigation. Do you think that investigation will not get to Davido? Of course, it will get to all of them because none of them is speaking the truth in the house. They are not talking. People in the house are not talking. Do not forget that. Hold on, sir. Hold on. I know you knew. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Hold on, sir. I'm sorry, but let me speak. I'm sorry. Since nobody is talking in the house, tó bá jẹ́ pé ìlú tó ní òfin, tó fi yẹn strong, that law is very strong. Do you know? Even that show that he went to, the organizer of that show, the owner, that person that organized the show, will be questioned. So many people will be questioned. Do you know that so many people will be questioned is because a lot of them, nobody is talking in the house. Let's assuming Adura speak the truth. Nkoto shele inule Adura speak that what happened exactly, what leads to Mohbad crying in that house, or Darosha speak, or Wunmi speak, or any other person speak up. One person was able to give a good narrative of what happened to Mohbad. Do you think anybody will start looking for go and do DNA, go and do kinikon, go and do pointing fingers around? Of course, no. Nobody is going to point fingers around. But people are pointing fingers around because they are not getting the main truth of what Pai Mohbad. They are not talking. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Wunmi sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ̀, that Wunmi actually say exactly what happened. Nobody will point accusing finger on anybody.
God bless you. Go to see. Please, 1 second. Please. See, this case is from the inception. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọjọ́ tí kìíní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan, that same night or the next morning, they seal up the premises, pack everybody to station, including Baba Mohbad.
Yeah.
Everybody.
You see better right now.
Pack all of them. We will not be here. So these are the things people need to be talking about. You know, pack everybody. Then,
thank you.
Do you think it's going to be UK or it's going to be US or Canada?
Look at what was read. Investigation cannot get to Davido because in a week with serious investigation, truth will be yes. See, if you want Davido to be involved in this, you have to get your facts right. If you do phone forensic, they will listen to the voice.
I am not. Excuse me, the young daddy. Sorry, what I'm saying is, okay, they will ask who called David. They will ask who called. Sorry, I will not say too much. They will ask. Sorry, hold on, please. They will ask. They will call for questioning. They will call them for questioning. At what point, who called you, or who called your PA? Okay, Moja PA from Daddy York. Daddy York now traveled and is hosting a platform. Who called me to hold up to open a live show, and my boss is not around? Then I can able to tell people my boss gave me that audacity, authority from above that I should go on live. At what time did he call me? At what point? What time did he travel? Do you know a lot of questions will be, although just ordinary that traveling, no, they will ask the time that he left, the time that he called, the time that he gave me the order, the authority given to me, and the time that I start that life. So many, they will just call him to ask so many questions. Question will be involved. Let's assume they want to do their investigation. I'm not saying they will arrest anybody. No, they will not arrest people, but they will call for questioning, which the questioning is going to point some people outside from the show to people in their house and all other people that their name will be called at the same time. They want one petition yellow. They will call those people out again for questioning. But in the situation whereby nobody's speaking, everybody takes mute. This situation now, my boss is not around now. He has given me the go ahead, and I refuse to speak that my boss was the one who authorized me to go to do that life. What is your boss name? Daddy York. Okay, at what time? Question me. If they're not convenient with what I'm giving them, they have every right to call my boss to ask him for further information. The same thing applied here. Wumi is not talking. None of them is talking. Everybody kept mute.
Objection.
Anybody else around now? What do you? And people want to know. And people want to know what happens to him in his own house. Mobile in his own house.
Objection.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
See, I don't want a situation where we're going to have a misunderstanding or we won't understand ourselves. What I meant is this. Maybe you don't get. You don't understand. Let me make us understand. Is that do you know that the reason why Wumi is still doing the wife of the disease is still doing what he's doing because of lack of evidence? Do you know that if we have our hands to the
hold
on, man. The reason why Wumi is doing what he's doing right here because we have no evidence. Or can evidence the fact is that we have the theory of what might actually happen in the house, even to the DVR, but we don't have a clear evidence. Now, let me give you a story that they said, oh, Mohbad sold this, and they sold Mohbad's kidney to Davido. Where did that theory come from? They sold Mohbad's kidney to Davido because they want to link Davido because he gave 2 million naira to them for the burial. So, and they were instigating that they saw them carrying a cooler out of the gate of the house. Who saw the video? No video. No what? So it is really, they just come up with that theory from nowhere, which I know the origin of that theory. I know the name of the person that said that they saw the body of, the cooler from the house. What I'm saying in essence is this. We know that something happened to Mohbad in that house. Let us concentrate on, do you know that if the police did their job, we won't be where we are right now. And if you concentrate on those people everybody in that house, including those guys who were in the car saying Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. By the time you drill them, we find the truth. True phone forensic. If you want to link anything to Davido, then you will now look like, when you do proper phone forensic, you will listen to the conversation. Who called Davido? At what time did they call Davido? So when you now see whoever called Davido that Mohbad is dead, then you're not like, okay, you now reach back to the tower of communication tower. Okay, we are interested in this case. Can you give us the audio of this line calling Davido? We want to listen to whatever they are talking. Then we provide you the audio. Okay, you will now listen to how Davido got to know about the pie of Mohbad. What did they say? What did they say? That will now link to the 2 million naira that was given to Davido for Davido to send his own PA to Baba Mohbad. That is when we come evidence, analysis, phone analysis. That is when we come out of Davido. Okay, you said there was no DVR in that house, Abi. Okay, but we've been hearing rumor that there was DVR in that house. Mobile's friend came to the house, said there's a mobile. Give us phone analysis. By the time you do phone analysis, you will now, by the time you go back, see, I'm saying this thing right now because there's nothing they can do to it. They can't do nothing. You can't tamper with the your phones or the records on the communicational sector, MTN or Globalcom. We don't need your phone. We only need your phone number. All right. So when you get all these things, you will just now go back 3 days before the buy of mobile, 3 days after the buy of mobile. Listen to who they were talking to. Did they call one another on the phone? Did they text one another on the phone? Even if they've canceled their text message, they deleted it. Forensic will bring out all information that actually happened on that phone. Then remove camera here. You will know who that is doing all these things. When you do proper phone forensic, then that will give the iCloud. Thank you. iCloud is there. Who did all proper phone forensic? This is how you get your evidence. Then you come. Do you know that people gave us a name that who is likely to remove the DVR? All right, because it's all theory, hearsay, even from the suspect. All right, but because there's no clear evidence, there's nothing we can do about it. You see, when I'm saying that theory is all what is going on, no clear evidence. That's why we are where we are today. Do you know when you do proper phone forensic, what other statement did he make that day? All stations settled. If you do proper phone forensic on that day, on his line, you will know who was talking to at the other hand. You will find out who was talking to another hand based on facts.
I have a question for you.
Yes,
You are with the legal team, so what have you guys been doing about this?
No.
No, okay, with the group, like at least you talked to Mr. Miwa. So what have you guys done about this? That is the question. For since 8 months now.
Have I ever said something about this to them? Yes, but I can't force them. All right, I am not part of the legal team. I'm not a spokesperson.
No, I'm not saying you are part of the legal team. You have contact with them.
I have told them. I've mentioned it before to them, but at this point, maybe I was not really aggressive like this to them. But at this point, we're talking about the way forward. Ideas keep dropping from every one of us here. That's why we need to come up with ideas and how we can, because we thought the autopsy is going to go lead us somewhere, but since autopsy they've bamboozled with that result. There's different ways where we can get result. We have better. We have Shitu. Shitu is rugged, a very brilliant lawyer that can make and he can move things. We see there are different ways where we can lead. I keep telling people, who tell you that Bossman can just suggest, he cannot do. Yes, I can only suggest. I cannot force them to do it, But I've been telling them about this phone forensic, but I was not, I'll be frank with you, but I was not rugged, I was not pushy. But right now, I am pushy right now because the pathologist, the whatever messed up, the science messed us up, and we know that they trying to compromise a lot of stuff right there. So now, since the government is not glaring that they are not interested with that result they came up with, these people aren't interested in justice for mobile. This is a red flag for us. So this is when we now need to be aggressive. That's why I keep saying that we need to stop fighting ourselves. We need to work together because fighting ourselves is going to take us back. It's going to take us back. When you do proper phone forensic, it's not bad. See, 5 years, people keep talking about Berekete. Anyway, I'm expecting Berekete to come out in one of these days, this week, to talk about justice for mobile, which he will do. Berekete will talk about mobile shortly. But I want to let you know that this case is so big. This case of mobile is so gigantic. This case of mobile is so glaring that we have big people involved in this.
Okay, I have another question.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know that
okay. Go ahead.
It only takes a few hours
can you
to do
bring
autopsy?
Daddy York up? Host, can you bring Daddy York? Sorry, ma'am.
It takes a few days to do autopsy. So if someone do autopsy for 8 months, that means the person has already been lying to you.
No. Yeah. Let's get this fact right. You were here when I've said this thing several times, and I noticed that you were there.
Daddy York, please send your request. It's because of you I created that space.
And you were there.
Please send your request.
You heard me several times saying these things. In February this year, I heard that they put in a request to the government that they want to have access. The government only give family of Aloba access to the body of Mohbad. They've not given them access to take the body to go and do autopsy. As of today, they have written petition request to carry Mohbad's body for petition. Mohbad's body for autopsy, private autopsy. As of today, the court, they said that they have not given them the dates. I'm not sure if they've given them tomorrow. Yesterday or day before. But as at the time that I know, they have not even fixed the date of hearing. They said that they have to go to court before the government can give them access to do autopsy to Mohbad. I like it that you just say it again, but I mean that I've said this thing several times, and I've noticed that you were here when I was saying all this. I've explained this thing several times. And I know that since February, that Odumosu filed this report to the government, and they've been pushing this thing. They've not given them access to do to do private autopsy to that body. Maybe now that we have the new lawyer, maybe he's going to put his heavy weight on this matter for the government, and we're going to put more pressure on them for them to give us access, because we cannot continue to keep that body in there without doing autopsy. But one thing I wanted to let you know is this. The first thing that the lawyer needs to do now, see, every one of us need to relax. We need to come, see, we have human resources here. Among us here, we have doctors, we have people with brain, technocrats, people with ideas. But the thing is this, we're in year 2024. What the government do not know is that no matter how they're trying to make the boy. Aberekete said it that one day, that they're trying to make Mohbad's body to rotten so that we're not going to get a result. But the fact is this: if we get, I don't know. See, please don't twist my word. I'm only suggesting. We're only rubbing minds. If what is going to take us to take an expert, fly an is it what they call it, pathologist from abroad, from the US down to Nigeria to come and see these corpse, if you cannot take the entire body of Mohbad to abroad, let them come to Nigeria and come and see whatever, and then examine that body. All right, and they will tell if they intentionally, maybe they turn off the light, intentionally making Mohbad's body to rotten, because I do not know how you're going to put a body in the morgue that is in the fridge. Even if you put chicken in the freezer, to freeze that, it will be like that too. Abi, am I lying? If you put chicken in the freezer, to hot, I don't think even 5 years you are still going to meet the chicken like that now. Except by you take the light, you take it off the connection, and you trip off. No matter maybe after Tobati shaking no shame my budget. Because I've seen someone that they've been banned for 2 years, to 1 year, was it to 1 year, to 1.5 years, and the body was fine. So what happened to Mohbad's body? So they're telling me, how can you come and baboose the whole public that Mohbad's body has been rotten after they exhumed it for 9 years after, 9 days after? That is stories. What I'm saying is this: now at the state that we are right now, we can get justice through from forensic. If they claim that science has failed us, we have evidence where we can get justice.